With great power comes great responsibility. This phrase has defined Peter Parker's entire life and made him realize that being a superhero is not that fun. Peter Parker's life turned upside down after getting bit by a radioactive spider. Normally, a spider bite does not grant you supernatural powers. However, in Peter's case, he gained some extraordinary abilities, including supernatural strength, ability to shoot webs, and spider sense. These abilities also granted him infinite opportunities to grab some cash. Uncle Ben and Aunt May have always been by his side. Even though they were financially unstable, they still give Peter everything he wanted. Peter wanted to pay them back and do something for them. Keeping this in mind, he started going to talk shows and entered some street fight tournaments as well. However, everything changed following Uncle Ben's tragic demise. Peter had spared a criminal running away, and at the same time, that same villain shot Uncle Ben. This enraged Peter, and he decided to take revenge. Instead of going back home to Aunt May, Peter chased after the criminal and cornered him in an abandoned building. A news reporter was also following him, stealing the criminal's gun. Peter shot him right in the chest. He also saved the reporter who had captured him shooting the criminal. The picture got featured in the newspaper the next day, and people started calling him the Punisher Spider-Man. From this moment onwards, Peter swore to protect every citizen he could. With supernatural strength and agility, defeating normal criminals was easy for him. He also used this to earn some cash by selling his own photos to newspapers. However, defeating criminals with superhuman abilities was proving to be a hassle, and with each encounter, these villains were becoming even more vicious and dangerous. After Goblin managed to survive a policeman's gunshot, Peter realized that he had to come up with his own tricks to defeat the villains. He designed a small caliber chain gun magazine and fixed them into his web shooters. He also developed multiple ammo types to tackle different villains. With these, Peter decided to get rid of his old foes, the Sinister Six first. The Sinister Six includes Electro, Sandman, Vulture, Doc Ock, Mysterio, and Kraven. These villains have been targeting Peter and his family for a long time now. Using the new technology he had developed, Peter finally got rid of them. As Peter got rid of them and other heinous villains, the crime rate in Manhattan died down. It was time for him to focus on his life now. He got admitted in a top university and fell in love with Gwen Stacy. He also made a new friend named Harry Osborn, the son of infamous scientist Norman Osborn. There were a lot of things he was experiencing for the first time. With the Punisher gone, the war of the control of the underworld heated up. Every now and then, some citizens caught up in clashes between different groups. However, these things were least of Peter's concern. After all this time, Green Goblin remained Peter's most deadliest and formidable foe. After blocking his spider sense with a drug, Green Goblin figured out Spider-Man's true identity and started targeting his family. Things got out of hand when Peter discovered that Green Goblin is actually Norman Osborn, his best friend Harry's father. However, Norman had lost his memories and things calmed down for a while. After some time, Norman suddenly got his memories back and it was time for revenge. He kidnaps Gwen Stacy and threatens Peter to commit suicide. Despite this threat, Peter didn't flinch and shot Norman. This ended up killing him and Gwen fell from the top of the bridge. Peter somehow saved her, but he realized that she was not breathing. Peter resuscitated her and brought Gwen back to life. This incident scared him and he thought that he had lost the love of his life. Following this incident, Peter decided to focus on his family and give up being Spider-Man. He dumped his spider suit in a trash can and tried living a normal life. He chose the path of love, not vengeance. With the Punisher gone, things were looking grim for Manhattan. The crime rate had skyrocketed in a most recent incident. A money launderer named Forrest Hunt got abducted by some thugs. Unfortunately, the Castle family got caught in all this, and it ended up with Frank Castle being the sole survivor of his family of 5. As he was running away from the abductors, he stumbled across a trash can and discovered Peter Parker's suit. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.